Hey blessed, stay blessed, what's good blessed family, back with another video. If you're new to the family, first time you're a visitor, next time you're a family, so make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you're a fan of Nailea Devora and you woke up this morning, that means that God blessed you, so make sure to hit the like button. Today I'm gonna be reacting to my stalker followed me across the country. I've been seeing a lot of comments from a good amount of time asking us to react to this video. It's a long video, so we're gonna hurry up and get into it. But for today's motivation, you know what I'm saying? You have doubts when you sit, but you overcome them by action. So that means get to work on your dreams, okay guys? But we're just gonna hurry up and get right into this video. This is 23 minutes. Let's get it.
Don't look at the water bottle. Hi guys. Before this video starts, which by the way, can I just say, I think this has to be one of the most requested videos that I've ever gotten, like fucking ever. I don't know why, but I guess everyone's like curious to know if I'm gonna die or not. The answer is yes. Before this video starts, I want it to be the shallow, annoying, douchey, shallow piece of shit YouTuber that I am. And I have to plug my merch. I have to do it. I gotta do it. Anyways, new merch is out now.
The merch actually, it looks good. Like,
and literally sick. Like, I'm sorry, but I saw someone walk.
It's definitely viable merch. Like,
where did you get that? Actually,
some people just have like non-viable merch, and I don't know.
Like your crew neck.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if they know. How do I say this without sounding like a douchebag? I ended up making up a store because I was really shy and did not want to tell her it was my merch. But the point is, the people love this shit. I think you should go cop it if you haven't. I've already said this, but I wanted to make sure that anything that I put out was good quality, affordable, and was something that I would actually wear. Some people make some cringe ass merch. Anyways. But, oh no. Anyways, yeah, it's out now. shopNaileaDevora.com. Let's get on with the video. This has to be one of the craziest fucking stories that I've ever posted on the internet. I think is the craziest story that I've posted on the internet. I wanted to kind of switch it up. I've been posting kind of shorter content recently, and I wanted to give you guys a nice little story time where you could literally like sit, chill, eat. Her stalker, and like the fact that she even has a stalker is kind of like crazy, and the fact that they followed him across the country.
Idiot. And natural selection is taking its course at this point. So, if I'm dead next week, it's no one else's fault but my own. Because I'm fucking stupid! I'm so stupid! Anyways, that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you next week.
No, but actually, hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
So I decided, why not take it easy this video and just do kind of a sit-down update, story time ass video. A lot of you guys have been asking me for a stalker update, right? And I was like, there's really not much to update on. I really don't like making sequels of my videos. I don't like making part 2s. Like, the sequel of anything just sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like Shrek 1 compared to Shrek 2. Hey now, you just, sequels suck. So I was for sure not really down to make a stalker update because I'm like, there's not much going down. I said kind of what I needed to say, you know, not much of an update there. But then, when I close my eyes, the ring light is just like embedded in my fucking brain because the light is burning me. I just felt like I kind of needed to update you guys because everything that happens in my real life and the trauma that I face, I turn into YouTube content.
Right.
So, I'm gonna tell you guys a cute little story.
That's what YouTubers do, you know what I'm saying?
And murdered, and I am stalker, and it got worse. Also, my fan turned on. Will you?
With the story times and all this other stuff.
Please. Yes, oh my god. Ah! I'm kind of cold. Let me just put on a sweater really quickly, but it's kind of chilly. Not just me.
Wait a fucking minute. Hold on. Everyone stop. Stop the video. Stop the video. Is that what I think it is? No. It can't be. It can't be. Is that the new Nailea Devora merch available now on shopNaileaDevora.com? Holy shit. Nah. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna go cop some right now is what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'll stop.
Where do I start? I'm not really a big fan of sit-down videos where you're just kind of talking, but I felt like the only way to kind of tell this story and kind of fully update.
Hey, some story times be lit though. You know what I'm saying?
And venting for like a good 30 minutes, because it's getting bad. It's getting fucking bad. So let's start. Let's just go back in time, shall we? So, Stalker from Indonesia, the OG Stalker, right? If you guys don't know the full story, a random person from Indonesia was sending pictures to my email of my fucking house. You know, just cute little messages of, you know, different pictures of my house. I hadn't heard from him for a couple of months after the original picture of my house, and I was like, I think we're fine. Overall, I genuinely wasn't too worried because everyone's like, why are you being so nonchalant about it? Nonchalant? Look at me. And I was just kind of like, it's scary. It's definitely fucking scary, but at the end of the day, I think it was just someone that was watching my videos and happened to know where I live. It wasn't too serious at the end of the day. I had spoken to my family about it, and we decided that, you know, as much as it was a little creepy, there was like no malicious intent. So that was that, right? And then a couple of months passed by, all good, until I get another email. I get another email, and it's another picture of my house. Oh, different angle this time. We were like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
What do stalkers gain from like telling the person that they're stalking them? Like, that don't make no sense to me. Like, did you really think that by stalking this person you was gonna like
in the moment? So I start receiving
win
pictures of my house again, right? And it's just like a completely different angle of my house. So I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, like the first stalker that was sending me pictures of my house had like this specific picture that was taken off of fucking like Google Maps. Like it's a screenshotted picture from the internet, not really much to worry about. They live in fucking Indonesia. And then months later I start receiving emails from this one person, and it's pictures of my house but taken from like a different angle, slash I think it was taken on like a fucking phone. I don't know. I would show you, but it's also like a picture of my fucking house, so I don't want to do that.
What a cringe title, guy. Do you miss me?
So I'm freaking out at first because I think like stalker's back. We're gonna call this guy stalker number 2. We got stalker number 2 up in this bitch. And then I get another email, which isn't stalker number 2 or stalker number 1. It's a completely different fucking email. And it's the exact same picture that stalker number 2 had sent me. Anyway, so it ended up being like a trolling thing where I guess people saw my videos, so they looked up like my house or something and started sending me pictures of it through my email. Because then I received like a couple other emails.
Like, people don't got like
exact picture.
Better things to do with their time than to troll all the time. Like that, I always wondered about that. Like, this is what you do with your free time, you troll people.
That ended up not being my stalker. It was just like people trolling me. And then
do something productive. Like do a productive hobby. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going out here wasting your time. Like, you don't get nothing from that.
Alright, I'll explain that literally in like 30 seconds. Okay.
So I knew it wasn't serious, and I knew that, you know, ultimately my mom, if she felt that it was something serious, she would take action immediately. We already had done what we needed to do. We alerted the popo, and we had cameras. We knew it wasn't serious, right? And then I moved, and then I decided to be is what I did. Because there's just nothing up here.
When you keep hitting it, there's gonna be nothing in there.
And interesting, right? And this is just where you're just like, what the fuck? So a few days ago, 2 days ago to be exact, some sketchy shit went down. And I tried talking to some of my friends about it. Some of my friends were like, you're overreacting. Other friends were like, what the fuck, Nailea? Like, you are just letting like stalkers into your life at this fucking point, and it's your fucking fault. And like, I don't know what's up. Including my roommate. Yeah, my roommate was like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm a chick magnet. Well, let me get into that. So 2 days ago, it's a Tuesday. I had to take some pictures to send over to a company. So I was, you know, doing some influencer ass shit, and I was taking pictures outside of my house. So, you know, I'm just minding my own business. I'm taking these pictures as fast as I can, hoping that no one can fucking see me because I'm embarrassed, and like this isn't like I don't want to be one of those bitches, you know. So I'm trying to be as fast as I can be. And I'm trying to be as, like, you know, low key. I'm not in the middle of the fucking street taking pictures. I'm taking pictures by this other house. It's time to switch up the outfit, time to switch up the location on some influencer ass shit. Like, I get it, I'm annoying, okay? So I turn the street and I find a cool alley, and I'm like, let's take pictures in this fucking alley. You that's so smart.
It'd be the unexpected spots that go off, you know what I'm saying?
Different. So I go into this alley and I see this car pass by. In the moment, I didn't process this shit, but this like sedan drives by the alley. Look at me on my Storytime shit. But anyways, okay, so the sedan passes by the alley, it just kind of drives by, and then the sedan, I guess, makes a U-turn and drives by again. I wrap up in this fucking alley and I start walking back home, and then this car drives up. Red flags look a little green when you're fucking stupid. So this car drives up and it's this guy, right? He's like, hey, like, I'm sorry to bother you. I know you're like busy. Do you know where I can find like a good burger place? And I'm like, oh yeah. Like, of course, if you like drive down the street, there's like a main road at the end of the street. There's like this really great burger place. I've been there, I think, like once, but it's fucking gas. It's gas. And he's like, thanks so much. I really appreciate it. He's like, I'm sorry if this is weird or comes off weird.
But it's like I already knew where that was gonna go. I already knew what she was about to say before it even came out of her mouth. Like, why are you stopping and asking for a burger spot, a good burger spot? Like, we don't all got GPS on our phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could type in good burger spot on Google and I'm pretty sure like 15 different spots is gonna pop up within like a 50-mile radius. So it's like, he's obviously trying to, like, you know, hit on her and stuff like that, or get something out of this other than like a good burger spot. But hey,
beautiful, and like I was wondering if I could have your phone number by any chance, and I was like, and I'm like, I don't know this guy. I was like, I probably shouldn't give him my number. So I'm like, so I panic, and I'm like, yeah, of course, yeah. I'll give you my fucking number. I'm thinking I'm slick, right? And as I'm walking over, I start walking to his car. Like, might as well just kidnap me. Just fucking grab me and put me in the back of the car and let's go. So I give him a fake number, right? And he starts putting in my number on his phone. And he calls me. And I have my phone right here, and he's calling me. He's like, great, like, I'm gonna send you a picture of the burger. Thank you so much for, like, your help. Kind of joking. He's calling me because he, like, just got my phone number, and I have my phone in my hand. And obviously, it's not ringing because I gave him a fake number. So I'm like,
you should have just asked for, like, a Snapchat or Instagram or something like that. When you're strangers like that, and when you pull up like that, too, it's better just to ask for a Snap or Insta, bruh.
And I'm like,
if he was really trying to mac.
It's not going through, and I'm like, maybe like the service is bad.
You probably ain't that much of a big player.
Yeah, and then I get a fucking text from my friend. So the service isn't fucking bad, I'm just capping. Like, I'm lying, he knows I'm bullshitting about my phone number. And he's like, oh, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so silly. Bro, I gave you the wrong number on accident. I'm so silly. I'm so silly. And he's like, oh my god, you are so silly. Like, what? And I'm like, let me give you my actual number. So I end up giving him my actual fucking number because I'm a pushover and I'm just stupid and I got embarrassed and I was like, I'm a
Why don't you just say you had a boyfriend?
He just tried to send me a picture of his fucking burger and I'm like acting like a bitch. I'm like, I'm just gonna give him my real number because that's smart. I end up giving him my real number. He calls me and I'm like, see, oh, it's like going through this time. Like, actually, it's like my real number. Like, and he's like, oh, it's cool, yeah. Anyways, so I start walking away and he's like, hey, Nine. And I was like, yeah? And then he's like,
the audio cut off for some reason, but he's like, love your Instagram, by the way, you make me laugh. And I was like, thanks, bro. And then he left.
And he drives away, and then I realize, I'm like, how the fuck does he know my name?
Time for a new number.
Know my name? I didn't tell him my name. And I also didn't give him my Instagram. Also, now that I realize it, I think the car that he was driving was the same fucking car that passed by the alley multiple fucking times, bro. I'm like,
that's crazy.
how does this guy know my name?
And kind of scary too. Like that's.
I like block the number and like I'm like that's it, like that's that. Like I'm not trying to take any fucking risks right now. Like that's just scary, and I'm an idiot, and like I'm gonna block him. So I just block him. I get a call from no caller ID, and I'm like, oh, it's probably a spam call.
He really starring.
That shit. So I just don't answer. Then I get another call 10 minutes later, no caller ID, and then I get another one. And then another one, and then another one, and I'm just getting fucking like spammed by like no caller ID. So I get pissed off at this point. So I answer, and I think it's smart. I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna answer, but I'm gonna mind fuck them a little bit, and I'm gonna answer, and I'm just speaking a man voice, because they're not gonna be able to tell that it's me talking in a fucking man voice. Like, no, this is another person. This is a whole new bitch. Like, this is a man speaking to you. It's not me. Wrong bitch. So I answer, and I'm like, hello?
What the fuck?
And the person, you know, that called me was like, hey, Nye, why'd you block me? And I'm like, who's this?
Why is he talking so familiar?
And they're like, what the fuck, Nye? Like, what's your problem? I asked for your number, you give me your phone number, and then you block me. Like, what's that about? Why aren't you answering my calls, Nye? They're saying it so passive-aggressively. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I think I know who it is at this point, but I'm like, nah. So I'm like, who's this? And they're like, Nye, it's me. Like, why do you block me, Nye? Like, I thought we were friends. Like, I like you, Nye. Like, why are you like acting like this? Like, why are you being this way? And it fucking registers that it's the fucking guy that was in the fucking Suburban. Or it's him. It's him. I didn't even get his fucking name. I think it was like Nathan or like Mike. I don't fucking know his name. I didn't ask for his name. So I'm like, oh my god, and I'm shitting myself because this guy. First of all, I blocked his old number, so he starts calling me off with a new number with no caller ID. He's just spam calling me. He's like, why are you talking in a man voice, man? Like, I know it's you. Like, why are you trying to hide who it is? I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, guy. I'm like continuing to talk to him. Like, why not just hang up? Like, just hang up. And he's like, I know that it's you. Like, why are you trying to talk like a man, Nye? And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what the fuck? So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, bro. Like, stop calling this fucking number. Like, I don't know who the fuck Nye is. And like, obviously it's me. It's obviously fucking me. Sorry, I'm a little frazzled. If I'm screaming, it's because I'm still fucking scared and I realize that I'm an idiot and like I'm just like doing this shit to myself. So I hang up on him. Right? I run to my roommate's room and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, I'm genuinely so scared. Like, I like don't fuck with stalker experiences. I don't fuck with sketchy shit. Like, I'm like scared and I'm literally like about to cry. And she's like, what's wrong? And I explain to her what happened. And she's like, why the fuck would you give him your real number? And I'm like, I don't know why I would give my real number. I'm stupid. And then she's like, dude, just block him. And I'm like, I can't block him. He's calling me off of a no caller ID number. And as I'm talking to her about this, he called me 3 more times. And she's like, what the fuck? She's like, let me answer. And I'm like, no, dude, like, just let it ring. Like, I don't want to answer again. Like, she's like, just don't respond. Like, just don't answer. And then I get a text. I get a text, right? I get a text. Let me tell you what the text is. He goes, new number. Wasn't the number that I blocked. It's a new number now. He goes, what's your deal, Nye? You gave me your cell phone, and then you called me, and then you blocked me? What the fuck? You're 19 and Mexican, and I'm 22.
He a 22-year-old acting like this, bro.
And then I get a few more calls. So I'm obviously
very,
so
very cringe.
I'm so fucking uncomfortable because I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, how does he know how old I am? Didn't tell him that. Didn't tell him my name. Didn't tell him I was Mexican. Like, why is he continuing to text me? Why is he continuing to text me?
Boys, we need to do better than this. Like, stalking females and stuff like this, not it.
See that they block them, they take it, they take the hint, they be like, you know what, like, this girl isn't fucking with me, I'm not gonna keep calling her. But this guy easily called me fucking like 30 times plus. Texted me off of like multiple different phone numbers. So I called my mom. And I was just trying to be nice. Like, I was trying to help him find a burger place. She's like, did you see his plates by any chance? And I was like, yeah, I think I did. And she was like, did you see his like area code, like when he was calling you? And I was like, yeah, like the first time I called him, yeah. And she's like, was there a California area code? Was it like Californian plates? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, why the fuck would he be asking you where a burger place is if he's a local and has been living here for a while? And I was like, right. She's like, a lot of the time they'll ask you anything just to start a conversation with you. She's like, did you get close to the car? And I was like, yeah, I did do that. She's like, you got close to him? And I was like, She's like, you walked over to his car, and I was like, yeah, I walked over to his car. She's like, you're a fucking idiot. And I was like, no. She's like, you literally could have been like in danger. Like, you're lucky that right now, like the most you're getting.
It's really good getting kidnapped.
Random fucking man, but you literally, they could have been so much worse. And I was like, yeah.
Who was she with that they didn't?
And I'm like, I don't know how he fucking knows my name. So then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna die. Yeah, so I'm, sitting back and I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, mommy, love you so much. I love you. I'm gonna go shit myself because I'm so scared. Thank you for letting me know how much of an idiot I am. I already know that. Yeah, I'm gonna go. So I hang up, go to my room, lay in bed and cry for a good like 40 minutes because I'm just shit scared. My roommate's like, it's gonna be good, like we're good. You just like, this is a learning lesson, like you know not to do that anymore. Don't give your phone number to random strangers like who happen to be following you while you're taking pictures. And I'm like, no, I won't do that. You won't do that. She's like, you've already dealt with this shit before. You've dealt with the stalker. Like stop bringing stalkers to our fucking home. And I'm like, no. She's like, we're fine though. Don't cry. You're gonna be good. Like we have cameras. We're fine. And I'm like, okay. And I'm just crying. And then later that night, we get a knock on the door. I'm like, this is just cherry on fucking top. I'm already fucking paranoid and scared shitless. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know if this guy knows where I fucking live. So we just don't open that shit. We're like, we're not taking that risk. We're just gonna let it. That's where we are now.
Psych! Can we have that TikTok audio that goes, Psych! You know what I'm talking about? Hi, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. I have a little life update for you guys. So, I thought that that's where we were at, right? I thought that that was it. And then it didn't stop there. Yeah, it didn't stop there. So, I filmed this like a week, maybe a week and a half ago. A few days ago, I got a text being like, actually, let me read you the fucking text. Should I just read you the text? I'll read it to you guys for the funsies. Also, this is my flashlight. Okay, it says, you look very beautiful today. Please tell me that that's not the fucking scariest thing that you've ever heard in your life. Like, what the fuck do you mean you look very beautiful today? How did he see me? I've been in my house. He's still texting me, telling me I look beautiful. I don't know how the fuck he's looking at me. Anyway.
I'll go back there.
Yeah. Haven't heard from him though, so we'll keep you posted with that. I'm actually really uncomfortable and scared. I do want to mention though, everything that I tell you guys on the internet, I've already talked to my mom and family about. So we are already taking precautions for this shit. But I did want to update you guys on where we are now. Alright, yeah. Cool.
If one stalker wasn't enough, now we got two. Got two. You know what they say? Fuck one stalker, two is better. No one says that. Anyways, that was it for today's video. I plan on never making one of these ever again because this isn't fun for me. This is not fun for me. I make fun of myself to kind of cope with it, but this isn't fucking fun. I was actually genuinely so scared and anxious. Thank you guys for watching the time that what was that Disney Channel show?
TTI on Disney Channel.
Hi, I'm 9, and this is the time I was a dumb bitch and got a second stalker because
I think that's the bulk of the video. In reality, it sucks that she had a stalker. She seemed like in the moment she didn't handle the situation the best, but she's here now, she's safe, which is all that matters. Thankfully she didn't get kidnapped and picked up, and because some of these people out here, they's really dangerous, man. Especially, I know for girls, it's a lot more. You got to be looking out for that type of stuff because you never know what guy's gonna try to come up and act like they's all cool and stuff like that, and then in reality they trying to F you over or something. So it is a lot more scary for y'all girls out there. So be careful. Play your cards smart. You know what I'm saying? If he's not trying to deal with a person or talk to a person, just let it be known. You know what I'm saying? There's no harm in telling that person, hey, you got a man or whatever, or just tell them that you're just not interested at, what I'm saying? Maybe depending on, read the situation and stuff like that. I'm not no girl. I don't know how you guys handle, talking to guys and stuff like that, but what I'm saying? Go about it with some caution. And guys, what I'm saying? You can't, we can't go about stalking girls and thinking that that's the way of what I'm saying, winning in the scenario. It don't work like that, my guy. Stalking never works. just come off as completely creepy. So dead it. Move on to better ways to try to find a girl for yourself, bro. Anyway, glad she's safe. It was a little interesting video to react to. It was a nice little story time. Story times are interesting, but I don't know if it's just because I like to watch them. But anyway, guys, like we say on all the rest of our videos, stay blessed. See you next time.